Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Friday night, and we are live. And in effect, as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device, we're expecting about 5 or 6 scammers to call us tonight. So we'll stack them up like cordwood, and we'll have fun with all of them. Hope you guys are doing well. Good to see you guys. Glad you're here with us tonight. And we'll roll right into some of the comments and see what some of you are saying here in the comment section. Sean says they should have raised rates, but this was the obvious call. Yes, indeed. Yep, we knew it was going to happen. Leave rates unchanged, but you're right. Cybercurrent Twitcher, thankfully my stack is in a position where a move either way doesn't bother me much. Either slow down or buying or increase the buying. There you go, exactly right. That's the right attitude. You got to get to the point in your stack where these price movements are just literally noise, and you just follow. I mean, it's good to pay attention to what's going on, especially if you're making purchases or you need to sell or you're strategic about it. But if you're holding, hang in there. Good to see you guys. Rubber City Rebel is here. Dean R is here. Cybercurrent Twitcher is here. Master Blaster. A lot of good folks with us tonight. Glad you're here. We got Dominic Trevon. Says, I'm over all this price talk. If silver goes to the moon, it's because something bad has happened. I wanted to stay low with a slow climb later. There you go. Well, we've learned now that silver goes down when bad news happens. And that's been the case throughout this war. It's been going down when bad things happen. And we've discussed the reasons why. But, it's so we'll see how it plays out. So it's not your granddaddy's silver market anymore. Let's see here. Sense of humor. Gambling is not investing. Dollar cost average over time is investing. It's the same as buying stocks. Dollar cost average on good companies over time. That's true, but the thing is there's a difference there for sure. Investing, depending on the risk of the stock, even if you dollar cost average, can still be a gamble. And silver is a wealth preservation device. It's a long-term proposition. You hold stocks for the long time. Yeah, some stocks will do well based off their past performance, but stocks could always go to zero. Silver will never go to zero. All right, let's see here. Let us move our way up here and see what some of these other comments are saying. I'm glad you guys are with me here tonight as we peruse through here. We've got John Barleycorn. Gold went way up yesterday, then gold went way down today. Yeah, it's crazy how even gold is not immune from the volatility. Gray Slaker, I just bought more gold, another 2 ounces. Wow, silver's a back burner for now. Way to go. That's a big move to buy 2 ounces of gold at one time. And we've got this from Jason. Says, none of you seem to understand. Of course, when you make a blanket statement like that, people are going to dismiss you. But anyways, 2 major banks are trading paper silver back and forth to keep the prices down. Has nothing to do with the rate hikes or rate cuts or even war, news, propaganda, etc. They don't want you to own it. Well, Jason, I'm sorry. You're just flat wrong. There are major banks that are involved in it because they're the custodians of the SLV, JP Morgan being one. But guess who buys a lot of the SLV shares? People do. Hedge funds. There's a lot of people. Yes, I know the bullion banks have their stakes as well, but notwithstanding, if the prices go down, well, then you can own it for cheaper. It's on sale. So I think that's a full errand statement. But anyways, that is why they're suppressing the price to scare you away. Well, most of us aren't scared away. Most of us see through the history. And, but anyways, but yeah, I mean, anybody can say that about any stock, by the way. But let's see here. And so anyways, let's see. Okay, let's move on to the next comment. Douglas Keeler says, looks like a buying opportunity if you plan to hold. But if you bought back in January, I know it hurts, but you don't throw everything at your best bet and hold it and it'll turn around. That's right. It may take a while, but it'll turn around. Michael K says, I don't think silver will ever again see the dollar amounts under $50. Only time will tell. I don't think so either. I really don't. That's kind of my floor of thinking as far as silver's price is going to be concerned. But good to see you guys. Glad you guys are here with us tonight. Let's see. We got Dean R. says, who's we're here with us in the chat. He says, we're doing the old 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. I'm thinking silver will settle around $60, as will oil, within the next few weeks through the end of the summer. Premiums will likely decrease, and the next fall we'll be back to a bull market in the metals. Just kidding, I don't have a clue. There you go. At least admit it, and I don't really either, but I could see that happening. I could definitely see that happening. All right, we'll see here. Good to see you guys. All right, let's see. Slurping our way through here. Answering your comments. We have got this comment from Patrick Earth. It says, Salivate Metal, next time when silver price goes really up, I will immediately sell it back to the shop I bought it from, then use the money to purchase gold. Silver's too volatile for me. It raises my cortisol levels. I'm getting too old for this, and I can't take it anymore. I want to steady the ship with gold. Well, I understand, Patrick Earth. I don't know what kind of silver you're talking about or how much silver you're talking about, but if you bought all your silver... Oh, hold that thought. Scammer time. Hello?
Hello, Tim. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, it's me, Arya.
Hi, Aria. You're calling a little early. That's okay. We'll take you early. How you doing?
Early?
Yeah.
Is it not 5?
Oh, it is. It's 5:08. You're supposed to call at 5:15, but that's okay.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, that's all right. That's okay. I'm prepared.
Okay, all right.
I've come prepared.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
All right, perfect.
Right.
Okay, how much were you trying to get?
Yeah, so Lucy bailed on us, didn't she? Lucy was supposed to call me, but she was sick. She said that, or so she says.
Yeah, she went home and she was really sick, so
right.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I'd like to get $120,000.
Okay.
And for the loan for the business. Yeah, that would be nice. If I could do that, that would be sweet. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah. And what are you planning to use the funds for? Do you have any projects?
Yeah, I've got some projects. I'm working on a special new initiative and I'm just trying to think of how to phrase this. Okay, it's a feminine product that will be used, that will have silver infused in it to prevent bacterial infections and the like, and that can sometimes take place with some of these products, feminine products.
Okay.
If you want me to be specific about it, I will. But it's a patent pending formula that we're putting in a douche. So it's a special formula that involves silver microbes that will be going into the lubricant for the douche that will be inserted inside of the vagina, that will not only clean out the area inside of the vagina, but it will also make sure that everything is hunky-dory in there and clean and never get infected. No more infections. No more of the girly infections. Okay?
Okay.
Because silver is antimicrobial, and you can also buy it from the United States Mint and very soon for $750 an ounce for the bell-shaped. And $750 for what we want to do. We want to buy... We want to buy all of the bell-shaped coins from the United States Mint, melt that silver down to use for these douches, for the douche. We want to be wrapped up like a douche in the middle of the night. You know what I mean?
Yes. And what industry are you?
What is it? Go ahead.
What industry are you in?
We are in the manufacturing space for feminine products.
Okay.
Yeah. We already have a line of other things. We have our own special line of maxi pads, tampons, women's deodorant, we have women's hairspray. We have a special hairspray for bald women as well. That's a very popular product.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah. And we also have special razors that are infused with silver blades, and these razors are just the bomb diggity, because if you ever cut yourself shaving your legs, then there's no way the infection can get into the wound because the blades are made of silver, or they're tipped with silver.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
All right. And
But we don't need the money for that. All we need the money for is the silver douche.
For this new product.
Yeah.
Yes. And how much are you making per month?
I'm glad you asked that. Are you ready for it? It's $98,000 a month, each and every month, without fail.
Okay.
$98,000 a month. It's always $98,000.
That's perfect.
I've got that number memorized. and mesmerized as well. Yeah. Do you have any questions about this?
Yes.
Any other questions? I'm full of answers. I'm like an open book unless it closes. You know what I mean?
And how long have you been in this business for?
14 years. And even if you were to ask me that question set 3 years ago, I would have still said 14 years. And if you ask me 3 years from now, it'll still be 14 years. It's always 14 years.
What? Why?
Well, because it's a number that I've memorized and I can just answer really quickly without thinking. You know what I mean? I can always just say 14 years and it comes out naturally. I've trained myself to do that.
But actually, like, how long have you been in the business for?
14 years. See, there it is. See how quickly that came out? It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm full of answers.
And have you ever had any defaults?
Even personal questions. If you want to ask me the personal questions, I'll even answer those.
I don't want to get there.
Why? Why?
No, not really.
Why? What kind of personal questions do you think I'm wanting you to ask? Why would you?
I'm here to ask you about your business.
Okay, and that's fine. I appreciate that. But don't you want Don't you want to know a little bit about the man behind the business? You know what I mean? Sometimes you can learn about it. Like what kind of cupcakes I like, what flavor of soda is my most favorite, that type of thing.
Not really.
You're not that curious, are you? You know, it's just all business with you. It's all kind of this stale, kind of, just a run of the mill, asking these questions about how long I've been in business, about the health of the business or the product that we're doing, that type of thing, but nothing about me. I feel unloved at this point in time.
We will get there. No, you're not unloved. We will get there. Just
okay.
See what business you're in, what industry, what are you doing, and then we can get to see about you.
Oh, thank you. All right. I feel better now. Okay, thank you.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Very good.
Okay, and have you ever had any defaults or ever filed for bankruptcy before?
I've never been faulted for anything except for that one time when I ran and I pulled out in front of an old lady driving a Cadillac. I was at fault for that because I wasn't watching where I was going, but that was 14 years ago. Hold on one second. This might be my lawyer calling us from Quebec here. Just a second here. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah?
Hello, it's Albert.
Hi, Albert. How you doing? Are you going to ask me some personal questions first and then go to the business questions, or are you going to ask me the business questions first and then go to the personal questions?
Look, whatever you prefer. If you want to start with business, I don't mind.
Okay, well, Ariel is asking me business questions first and then the personal. So why don't you ask me the personal, and then we can kill two birds with one stone. That way, Ariel will get the personal question, or Aria will get the personal questions that you asked me, and then we can get into business. Okay?
Let me ask you, who's Ariel?
Area. It's Area. It's Area, not Ariel.
Oh, Area. Okay, fine. I didn't get it.
Okay, very good. Go ahead and ask the personal questions.
Let me ask you personal questions. Let's start by how long has your business been open for?
What?
How long has your business been open for?
Wait, that's not a personal question. That's a business question. You were going to ask me the personal questions first, and then get into the business questions.
I want to ask you personal questions first. No problem.
Yeah.
Personal question. Let me ask you, how much are you making a month?
That's not a personal question. Hold on, and I'll explain it to all three of you here. Okay, hello?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you. As per scheduled time, 5:15. Yep, I called you.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
had
You
a
called me at
conversation.
5:15. That's great. I'm glad you did that. What's your name, sir?
My name is Edwin Prescott.
And what country are
Running
you
an
from? I don't
American.
recognize the accent. What country are you calling me from? Or what country are you from originally? Were you born?
I'm based in Delaware. But
That's
I'm
not the
Haitian.
question I asked.
I came from
That's not the question I asked. What nation were you born in?
Japan, sir. Tokyo, Japan.
Tokyo, Japan. Okay, great. Tokyo, great. I love it. I love it when the Tokyo markets open up. Sometimes it's hard to tell when they open up, but when they open up, I'm like, boom, silver just it does something for me, in Tokyo. I would love to visit Tokyo someday. There's a big tall tower
All
there.
right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
All right.
So, currently, how much you looking for your business? Are you in the market to get some additional funding for your
Yes,
business?
I am actually. I'm in the market to look for some business funding. I'd like to get $120,000 for business. Is that okay with you? Can we make that happen?
Yeah, definitely. We provide up to $2 million, sir. No worries
Okay,
about
so
that.
120,000
What's
is
your plan
like
with the capital?
What's that?
What's your plan? Where are you going to use the money for?
I'm going to use the money for a special product for men, okay? It's a special dye for men's beards that has silver in it. And and when you put it on men's beards, it prevents their pubic hairs from turning gray.
All right.
Okay?
And you are in business like maybe 15 years, right?
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Hello?
By the way, nature of your business.
Wait, say that again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
I said, like, what do you guys do as a service? What's the nature of your company?
We do manufacturing. I just told you one of the products that we're going to be manufacturing. And with the extra money, we're going to try to bail out Japan because they have a credit crisis going there in Japan. And their bond market might be under threat as well, too. So we might help them out in Japan. And we're also going to send sticks down there for Mr. Roboto. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all the Japanese I know is domo
How much
arigato.
your business making for a month?
Oh, I would thought you'd never ask that question. Are you ready for it? Here we go. It's $98,000 a month each and every month, without fail.
98,000 close.
Is Aria still with us? I think Aria fell off the line. Yeah, Aria. It's the other guy still with us. Say something, dude. The other guy. He didn't give his name, but he's still on the line with us. But
100 grand. Oh, wonderful. All right.
go ahead. Speak.
I'm sorry, like, how soon do you need the money?
I need it within 7 years. Can we get it within 7 years?
Are you
Hello?
walking with me?
I
7
need to
years?
get it within 7 years. Did you
Yeah.
hear me? I just said I need it within 7 years. Why aren't you talking? Why aren't you saying
Are you
anything?
in the market for 120?
Yes, I'm in the market for
I'm sorry,
$120,000.
line was dropping out. Let me call you from my cell phone number. I'm very sorry, line.
Okay,
was
all right, yeah.
Let me call you from my cell phone.
Okay, sounds good. All right, are you still with me, sir? The other guy?
I'm still with you.
Okay, very
I'm
good.
still with you.
We're talking to a guy from Japan, so we have to go break through the language barrier. So he's going to call me back in just a moment, and we'll figure out.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we're going to try to. Go
Let me
ahead.
ask you this: Do you want to call me back once you finish with him?
No. You stay in the line because we're gonna both learn from him. He's the master. You're gonna learn your job, and I'm gonna learn my job from him because he's from Tokyo, which means that he's Japanese, which means that he's a lot smarter than us. From the Quebecans and me here from Louisiana. We're just we need to learn from him. So as soon as he calls us back, we'll continue the conversation. We're both going to be educated by the guy. Here he comes. Here we go. Okay, you with me now? I think we've got a better line, hopefully.
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly now.
Good, good. Can
I
you
hope-
teach us the ways of the fist?
Man, you were so funny.
Right. We need to learn special ninjutsu skills, the way of the
I will
ninja.
give you some Japanese class,
Yeah.
Hiragana, katakana.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah. I'd like to learn it.
So,
Yeah.
man, 120 grand. How soon you need the money? How soon you could use the funding for?
I could use that money within 7 years from right now, if that's possible.
Hey, man, we provide the money as soon as possible.
Great.
If you need the money by Monday, we can make it happen based on your paperwork. How
Maybe,
soon you are getting back to me?
so maybe even
Alright.
sooner than 7 years? Is that what you're implying?
If I get an employee here in
Good.
Delaware, maybe I won't move to Texas.
Nice. And maybe,
So-
and here's another thought. Did you know that Cobra Kai never dies?
Who say?
That's a saying that they say down in Hermosa Beach,
Yeah,
California.
yeah.
They say that in California.
One day you will die, I will die, everyone will die.
That's right. And
Yeah.
by the way, Dragon Force is a great
Right.
band. I love Dragon Force.
All right.
And Loudness, too. Loudness is also good. That's 80s Japanese metal. Yeah, good stuff.
All right. So, are you ready with your recent 3 to 4 months of revenue statements and one simple application so that I can send you an email and I can get it done, the underwriting, and I can get back to you within the, Monday or Tuesday with some suitable offers on your table?
On the table? Which table are we talking about? One of those little short tables, that they have. And I mean, sometimes Japanese sit on the floor and they have really small little tables. Or are we
Yeah.
having something more European looking?
You are so funny, man.
Which table? Which kind of table are we talking? And how are we going to meet to get the tables happening?
What's your name, man?
My name is Richard Gephardt. So can
Seems like your name.
so are we going
seems
to
like your name-
are we going to are we going to try to do you want to physically meet at a table, or can we just do it by email?
Yeah. I'm gonna send you an email.
Email, okay, email, great. That would be much easier. It would save travel costs and things like that, because I could come to Delaware there, and meet you, but that's a long trip for me.
All right. Where do you live?
I live in Monroe, Louisiana. Can you meet me in Jefferson City, Missouri? That's halfway. And we can celebrate Juneteenth together, you and me. Of course, it'll be late by the time we get there.
I thought
You and me can
I
celebrate.
thought you were in 22801.
We're gonna meet in Jefferson
I thought
City
you were in my number.
and celebrate Juneteenth. Okay?
Cocaine?
Okay.
All right.
All right. Now, before we go, teach me 7 Japanese words. Teach me 7 Japanese words before we go. 7 of them.
You want to learn 7 Japanese words?
Yes. What's the Japanese word for
All right,
silver?
here you go, let's start. Sorry?
Japanese word for silver. What's that?
All right, it starts with sushi.
Well,
Do you
sushi
know
is a
what it
Japanese word. Do you know what the Japanese word is for sushi? It's sushi. But what's the Japanese word for silver?
I don't know.
You don't
I
know.
hear you
Huh?
for the first time.
Japanese word for silver. Do you know what
Silver?
Do you know what silver is?
Yeah, silver is a metal.
Yeah, it's a metal. So what's the Japanese word for silver?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Silver.
Okay, what's the Japanese word for gold?
Gold?
Yeah.
Seems like you are in Japan. That is good to do.
What? It is what? Golodo?
Good to do. Yeah, yeah.
Golodo. Okay, golodo. Very good. Nice. All right. I like it. Well, very good.
All right, man. Seems like you are in mocking mode. So can you tell me, are you serious in the market or not?
I'm serious in the market. I am serious. That's right.
not
Gin is Japanese for
Here's
silver. I'm just finding out. Gin, like gin and juice. Homie, friend, my friend, and gin. It's like laid back. Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Gin and juice. So when we talk about gin and juice, next time you hear that song by Snoop Doggy Dogg, it's silver and juice. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Gin.
yeah. Okay.
All right.
So what is your best email address, man, to send you an email?
SilverKitty47 at AOL.com. Do you know what a martichoke is by any chance?
What is this? What's your email?
SilverKitty47 at AOL.com. Do you know what a martichoke is?
All right, I'm sending you an email from FUCKYOUDICCH@gmail.com.
Do you know what a benchode
All right.
is? Do you know what the gandamara is and the chuti is? Do you know what a benchode is?
Where are you from, man?
You might be from Bangladesh, maybe. Perhaps you're from Dhaka. Is that perhaps the case?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm trying to pin you down. You know, maybe we do some sumo wrestling, maybe. I could pin you down then, because I'm pretty good at sumo wrestling. Yeah.
You're so funny, man.
I'm built for it. I'm built for the sumo. Sumo arigato sumo. Okay?
Yeah, I will come to your place for a wine.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to it, Frank Rizzo. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, you benchode? Okay, Gandu.
Listen.
Okay, benchode. Okay. Okay, we'll talk to you later, benchode. All right. Very good. All right. Are you still with us?
I'm still with you, yes.
You're last in line. So we learned a lot from him, didn't we?
We did.
All right. Very good. All right. What can we take away from that conversation? Let's debrief.
That you love Japan. It seems
I
like
love
you have a big love
Japan.
for Japanese people.
I do love Japan. That's right. Exactly.
And maybe once I get you funded, maybe I'll sponsor your trip to Japan. We'll see, maybe.
I like it. I like it. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. That would be wonderful. All right.
So let's try and make it happen. Maybe we'll go meet you and my partner for a little trip to Japan. We'll go meet this guy over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I like that. I like that. We can make that happen. I think that'd be wonderful.
We're gonna learn some taekwondo, some sumo there. Go there for a few months. You know, stay in a nice, sweet hotel. Get massages every night. How you doing?
I think that's Thailand you're talking about. That's Thailand.
Japan also has massage.
Oh, they've got massage too. Okay, very good. All
They also got
right.
massage.
Okay. I'm getting cultured here. Very, very good. All right. Well, sounds good. All right. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a great weekend, okay?
Sorry, the new guy is the other guy. He's talking
No, he's gone. He's gone. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so all right. Let me ask you like this. So what is the email so I can send the application just for me, just so we can reach back out on
SilverKitty at SilverKitty47 at AOL.com.
Okay, no, really.
Yeah, that's it. That's the email.
Jokes? That's literally the email. Like you've gotten funded with that email before?
Yeah. SilverKitty at
What do you mean?
SilverKitty47 at AOL.com. It's my
And what does AOL stand for?
America Online.
So let me just write it down here. So
Yeah.
when you see it, you'll tell me if it's Silver Kitty with 2 T's, right?
Yeah, 2 T's. Yeah, 2 T's. Yeah, that's right. It's tea time twice. That's how I'll tell people. If they ever have trouble spelling kitty, I just tell them, remember 2 T's, like tea time, like having tea twice a day. That helps them remember that.
SilverKitty47 at AOL.
Yeah. .com. Yeah.
Perfect.
And .com stands for .communication or commercial.
I actually didn't know what .com stands for, so thank you for teaching me. Honest, I was always wondering what is .com.
Yeah.
Really, I was always like, always disturbed me. Why .com? Like, why couldn't we just do .com? Like, I don't know. I didn't understand the reason why.
And then .net is network. .org is organization. And
that's what it's for.
And .edu stands for education. .mil stands for military. And
wow.
And yeah, and I haven't even given you my MySpace account yet either.
That's great. So I didn't know all these things stand for. I had no clue that even stands for a thing. I thought .com was just like a cool thing because it had it right away on the keyboard.
Right.
I'm a very big Apple guy, so all my devices for Apple they have like a little button .com, so you don't have to like press it.
Right.
.com, right?
Did you know that the company Apple was named after a fruit?
Really?
Yeah. You'll never guess which fruit it was named after.
Let me guess. Was it an apple?
Wow, you're pretty good. That's first guess.
Not bad, no?
Not bad. That's good. 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
Yeah, what did you get for 5 for fighting? That's even better than 1 for 1.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, the email has been sent.
Great.
It's going to come from sam@lesliecapital.com.
Sounds good. I'm not in contact with my email right now, but I'll look at it over the weekend. I'll read it word for word, and including all the punctuation. So in other words, if there's any periods, exclamation points, asterisks, quotations, apostrophes, I'll read all that stuff, and then I'll probably respond to it more than likely. Okay?
To be honest, the email is going to be very, very short. It's just going to be an application. You should fill out your name, your address of business, how much the business is making per month, and very regular questions. And then that you send it over to me, and then we'll take a look on either Sunday afternoon when I'm back in the office, or on Monday morning, first thing in the morning, like at 9:30, 9:45. How's that sound?
It sounds good. It sounds like I've got some work to do then over the weekend.
Of course, me too.
That's going to throw off my Juneteenth plans, by the way. That's going to throw all that off, but that's okay.
What were your plans for Juneteenth? It's tonight.
No. I always celebrate Juneteenth on the 21st.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Let me ask you. What is your plan for tonight? Any clubbing going on? Restaurant, family, friends?
I'll probably just sit here in my mom's basement and watch kitty videos, like cat videos on Facebook or something.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, but the 21st is the big day for me.
What's the 21st?
That's when I celebrate Juneteenth. That's when I celebrate Juneteenth with all my white friends.
Yeah, very nice. You said Monroe, Louisiana.
Yeah,
correct?
That's right.
I want to know where is that located?
It's a lot of Spaniards there near the in northern Louisiana.
Okay. Well, I think there was a movie that was filmed in Louisiana. Could it be?
It could have been. There were several movies filmed there. Yeah. It's got a close connection with Quebec, by the way, because of all the Spaniards. Ooh. A lot of Spanish people there. Very close ties with Louisiana. Yeah, that's right.
You know what happens when they let you get deported? All these Spanish guys, they usually all come to Montreal. They'll come to Quebec. They'll come to my side of town.
They all come to Quebec. That's right.
All come to Quebec. This is why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here for business. I'm here to look at the good. I don't know. You ever been to Quebec City? It's a beautiful place.
I'll have to check it out. It sounds very cosmopolitan. Sounds very cosmopolitan.
It's very cosmopolitan. Also, not only that, you have nearby a nice palace. It's called Le Château Frontenac.
I love the Spanish. I love when people speak Spanish. It's great.
That was French. Château Frontenac is French. I actually speak 5 languages.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
I'm very big into languages. Yes.
Nice.
Of course.
Do you know Hindi? Do you know any Hindi?
No, not yet.
Okay. Parlez-vous français?
Bien sûr.
Oui, majeur. That's all the Spanish I know is that. But I'm pretty good at French. My French is Vamos a la estación de ferrocarril en las
That's
Aldentres.
Spanish.
Oh, wait a second.
That's
I
Spanish.
thought that was French.
No, French is bonjour, comment allez-vous?
Oh,
That's French.
okay. I mean, perestroika, dontunda, glasnost.
That's Russian.
Oh, okay. That's Russian. Okay. Whoops. I get them all mixed up. I thought that was Swahili for some reason.
I never heard of Swahili before.
Yeah. It's crazy. Anyways. All right. Well, hey, good talking to you. All right. Well, hey, we'll reconvene. I'll look that email. I'll do my homework, and we'll get back with you. Okay.
Perfect.
Call me on Tuesday.
Perfect.
Call me on Tuesday at 5:15 p.m. Central Time. Okay.
Sounds amazing.
All right.
We'll get back on the call.
Thank you,
But
sir.
by then, I just need one promise from you. If we can make it happen, is you have to have the application ready.
All right, we'll figure that out. I'll either have it ready or have it ready in my mind and be able to give you the answers. It depends. I'm not very technologically minded, so we'll have to look at everything and see. But if I have questions, I'll ask them Tuesday, okay?
No problem.
All right.
Okay, so we'll keep in touch back on Tuesday. Have an amazing rest of your weekend and enjoy Juneteenth.
Thank you. All right.
Juneteenth.
Take care. Okay,
All
take
right.
care. Bye-bye.
All right, see you. Bye.
All right, I had to get off the phone because somebody said this was stupid. Oh, man. I don't want it to be stupid. All right, let's see. Oh, man. All right, let's see here. All right, we've got 66M. Order from Summit Metals is on the way. Nice. Congratulations, 66M. Summit Metals, a channel sponsor. They've got a lot of good stuff going on over there. The Auto Invest, they've got several different things going on. IRA services, vault storage. They do international shipping. You can check that out. And not many American dealers do that. And they also have a monthly invest program and a beta of a portfolio. So check them out. Great company. Channel link is in the description below. Mustang Voodoo, waiting to buy again until it falls significantly more. Same with gold. Dollar cost average down while buying small amounts each time. There you go. All right, nice. Very, very good. And, dollar cost average down. You can take advantage by doing that for sure. Oh, yeah, let's see here. Glad to see you guys. Glad you're here with me tonight as we peruse our way through the comments section and answering your calls or answering scammer calls and also just having a little bit of good time here. Bobcat Pro, I am the contrarian in the group. I hope we go back down to the 50s or 40s again. Fundamentals haven't changed. Everything you buy now on a DCA process will be much higher in a year or more. I haven't sold in 50 years, stacking for my family. There you go. Yep, that's right. If you've been stacking for a long time, $50 silver is still really good, for sure. Michael E. Line is waiting for silver to hit $50 again. We'll see. It may not get there, but I think it's possible. I really do. And we've got Aaron Ritchie says GSR is still in the 60s. So still a reasonable price point if one wants to swap silver for gold. I'm sticking with my silver allocation since cashing out is more fractional than a whole ounce of gold. All right, there you go. Nice. Let's see here. Of course, remember, if you swap silver for gold or gold for silver, a local coin shop, most of them will not trade you based off of the gold to silver ratio, and they are going to get their profit from it. Basically, you'll be selling one metal and buying the other metal with the proceeds. Boris says this: silver has always been more dangerous than gold, which is why the wealthy stay away from it to buy gold. It's the poor people who think it will make them rich that pile into silver. It takes time. It's a little bit more strategic that you got to think about. You got to be more strategic with silver. Yes, indeed, you do. That's for sure. All right, let's see here. Good to see you guys. Glad you're here with us tonight. Let's see. I do stand ready to do push-ups if duty were to call in that direction. One, Mad Max says current pricing doesn't bother me at all. Good buying opportunity. I'd like for it to drop more so I can make a large purchase. Fundamentals have not changed. Stack, hold, repeat. There you go. Exactly. And that's just it with silver. You got to think fundamentals. When you think fundamentals, then that is where you are going to feel confident that you're doing great with silver. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see here. We've got No More Lib says, what volatility? All my metal is very stable in the safe. It's not melting, blowing up, losing its natural value. It's just fine. Of course, I don't worry about metal and dollars. My only concern is metal and ounces. And the more ounces, the better. There you go. That's right. You got to think in terms of ounces. It's the weight that matters in the grand scheme of things. Good to see that AFC guy. Welcome. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there coming this Friday, or this Sunday, rather. That's right. Let's see here. Let's see here. And 66 Sam says, should I listen to the Ann with the big pile of precious metals, or some random person in the comments that think they know more than the person thinking or speaking? Chances are they didn't even listen to the whole video before they give their opinion. Yeah, and I find that increasingly at times where people will make comments, critical comments, where I address it in the video and they don't watch. So good point, 66 Sam. Appreciate you. And let's see here. Glad to see you guys here. Welcome, good folks. Angry Buffalo Stacker is here. She Stacks is here. John Knox is here. There's Littlefoot Silver Stacker. Welcome, Neil Krotz. And Steve LaPointe is with us tonight. Appreciate all you guys being with me here tonight as we peruse our way through to the next comment from Kevin Ablers. Says Elon Musk needs 200 tons of silver. SpaceX, there's a day of reckoning company, 2 ounces of gold for 1 ounce of silver. Space travel. Gold doesn't get you there, silver does. Elon, newest trillionaire. Yeah, this guy's made a whole bunch of comments. This is an example of a guy who makes comments without watching the video. And I had to just dot a whole bunch of comments he made. Really wasn't making much sense. This comment makes no sense either. But anyways, but people can have their thoughts or whatever. That's fine. Let's see here. He made all these comments and then says, I'm not going to listen to you anymore. I told him, I said, you didn't listen to me in the first place. You're just making a bunch of random comments. Let's see here. Crazy. Thanks for sharing, says, as always, imagine silver is cheap because, like gold, the whole market, just like the media, is operated through heavy manipulation control. Based off my own research, there is much more gold than silver on Earth. Sorry, always imagine. There's no scenario in any way, shape, or form where there is more gold than silver on Earth. It's just not true. I'm sorry to say it, but it's not true. Silver is used much more in so many different ways than gold. That's true, but that still does not mean that there's more gold than silver on Earth. The majority of gold just sits there as jewelry or in safes. That still does not mean that there's more gold than silver on Earth. Just saying. Many gold mine locations around the world have been either shut down or blocked by government. Almost 20 square miles of Grand Canyon was made off limits almost 100 years ago. Well, that was debunked. And that became, actually, that came out of the, some shysters posting ads in these newspapers back in the early 1900s saying there's a lot of gold down in the Grand Canyon. It turns out it was fake news then. And there was a lot of that going on after the gold rush. People were speculating, hey, there's gold here, there's gold there. But of course, they'll never know because it's a national park. So people will make these claims about that. But anyways, so yeah, and there's not trillions of ounces of gold there. And there's no public reports that say that. Do your own research. And of course, Road to Ruda is not a place to get research on that topic. Just saying. It just flat out. But I appreciate your comment either way. But sorry, I had to set the record straight on that. Let's see here. Casey Thunder, dear weak hands, please get out. There you go. Well, I tell you, I would rather people have strong hands and hold on. Because the more people that hold on to silver, that's less silver for the market. That's actually going to make things better for silver's price in the long run. That's why I even created a round called the Diamond Fist Round. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Very good. And let's move on up here and see what we've got. We've got Mike DeMonte says, Eric stated if gold drops to 4K and silver drops to 61, that they are going down to 36 and 40. Summit Metals, thank you. Okay, yeah, that is possible. That is possible. It may be loose. It may let loose down to the downside. Bernie Benson says, buying small amounts of silver on its way down. I hope to accumulate silver bullion. Only at the lower cost per ounce. When the GSR looks decent, I will trade some for gold. I'm playing the long game, staying cool. There you go. Good idea, Bernie. But remember, whenever you trade the ratio, if you do it in physical form, most places will not trade at the actual ratio. You'll essentially be selling one metal to buy another. Just keep that in mind. But yeah, it may not be a bad bet move. But the thing is I always encourage people to hold on to both metals. Unless you are heavily outweighted in one metal or the other, and only then would I consider doing that trade. Barry says, thank you, Sal. This is going to be a rough haul. Where is the gravel? All right, there you go. Motion sickness drug. I didn't know that drug existed. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Going to be crazy indeed. Mark 3 Abe. Let's see here. Let's see, a little longer comment, but we'll see if we can get it here. The price of silver is very dependent upon how investors perceive interest rates. Silver earns no interest. If the monetary authorities indicate that their policy is to tighten the money supply by putting up interest rates to somewhere near the rate of inflation, then silver ceases to be seen as an attractive hedge against inflation. Well, I think it's more or less that people will take their chances on getting other instruments to savings vehicles because they're more attractive. But you're right to some extent that they may not see it as an attractive hedge because putting them in a safe CD or money market account will do just as well. So point taken there. Pretty good point, actually. So if I have $1,000 invested and I put it in an account, it'll mature in 1 year's time, earning 4% interest, and I'm taking a gamble, but not a very big one. The gamble is that inflation will be higher than 4%. It might be, but it might be less. Then after 1 year, inflation looks to be set to rise 5%, but interest rates are now 5%. So yeah, basically, and I see what you're saying. I don't think I need to read all of this, where there's less risk involved because you almost have a guarantee for that year. And so that's a very good point, and that's why people tend to will go back into those things at higher interest rates. So yep. There you go. It's a good point. Very good point. Bill 457. I've been collecting almost 20 years, and I don't know if anyone else gets the same way I am feeling, but I just want to start collecting something different, like more gold than silver. No, I get it. Totally. Bill 457. That's actually one of the reasons why in 2017 I made a move towards gold. Didn't abandon silver. Didn't sell any of my silver. I just bought more. And different kinds of stuff. And collecting is something that the collecting bug will eventually get most stackers out there. There's a lot of beautiful products out there. There's nothing wrong with collecting as well and enjoying what you collect. So, Bill, I hope you hear my response. By the way, good to see Zardos is with us tonight. Good to see Zardos. Welcome, my friend. Acadia Stacker is here. A lot of good folks here tonight. I might do some push-ups anyway. I need to get the blood flowing. Let's get some push-ups going on here. We got to get going. We got to stay somewhat in shape. All right. I almost bought a 25-pound barbell, but I didn't do it. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there we go. That was a freebie. All right, there we go. Just to get the blood flowing here tonight. All right, let's see here. Joe Werger says the continuous war use of silver is continuing industrial production, and production is good. Yeah, that's true. Although I say there's been less munitions have been fired off since the overall ceasefire. There's been strikes here and there that we've made, but not that many. So Brian Furstel says here, I've been stacking silver for a little over 2 years now, and I'm shocked at all the comments, all while feeling the same way. Yeah, let's see. Crazy. Well, I don't know exactly what you're shocked about the comments, but I'd have to get more specific as to what they're saying because they're all over the place. Anyways, McKinley McSmith says, stack that silver and stop crying. There we go. In the end, that's really the bottom line. Let's see here. And let's see, we've got here, the Chinese was buying at 100 and are buying it now. Yep, some of the physical silver is still being sold for high premiums. Oh, no worries, Zardoz. Appreciate you being here, Zardoz. Let's see here. Let's see here. U.S. Mint is shipping me a bag. Oh, nice. Congratulations on that. Silver Heist, that's cool. Glad just coming my. I'm gonna have to wait till September for my gold and for my Best of the Mint set. September is when I'm gonna ship them out. I don't know if you got yours yet, Silver Heist, but I'm gonna have to wait for a couple of months to get mine. It's crazy. Let's see here. Addicted to minis and loving it. Banks will start stockpiling silver one of these days. I don't know. I don't know that they ever will. I think there may be strategic stockpiles of silver. In fact, it's almost an uncertainty that that's going to occur at some point in time for the main industrial uses or the uses that governments would have. But anyways. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? Let's get to another comment as the coffee gets cold. It's lukewarm right now. Big red bait. Anyone who trades silver for fiat is in for a ride. Right. Yep, sure thing. And Cherokee Cowboy. I missed that last dip thinking it was dropping more. I got my silver yesterday at the LCS. Think I'll get a 1/4 ounce eagle today. Keep on stacking. There you go. So a little gold there for Cherokee Cowboy. That's another thing. As far as the FOMO, it's one of those things where FOMO also means, well, should I buy now or should I wait? If you think it's going to fall more, but then it doesn't, then it's like, oh no, you missed out. And it's always going to be the case. You have to be prepared whenever you buy or sell that it could always work against you. The price could always work against you in either one of those transactions. And be prepared for that it could occur. So anyways, let's see here. That's right. Neil Krotz, there's no crying in silver stacking. That's right, exactly. We have to put our panties on, our women's panties on, and be a man. That's right. Let's see here. All right, Cybercurrent Twitcher, I would say that silver has always been more dangerous than gold, certainly all the time. I've been stacking them both. That's right. The volatility is there with both. You're right. CCT. Or there for sure. All right, let's see here. We've got Rondos de Lucen says, paper silver can go down to next to nothing, but physical silver won't. The price manipulation is done because of the paper ETFs. Yeah, that's a lot of where the market is. It's where the price discovery is happening in there. Drop into Mike. Has this to say on this morning's video. The following here. Almost time for me to switch from buying numismatics to adding weight. Honestly, can see a potential $60 retest next week. 90% is still for sale under spot online. That's right. Just my opinion on whether the capital will flow in the next 10-ish days. June 26th to 29th, I think will be a strong physical buy weekend. Rebound on the 30th. In between, no freaking idea. I'm just a random on the internet, and this is just my opinion. There we go. We all have them. That's right. Dropping the mic. True that. All right. All right, let's see here. We've got Not One AU says it's funny. Now they don't go crazy manipulating the silver market just a decade ago. All kinds of stuff going on with silver. Stayed sideways, maybe moving 20, 30 cents. Now Trump farts and the markets go crazy. The government has found a new toy, and they're fascinated with it. Yes, indeed. By the way, there's a new Air Force One. Going to be, it's unveiled today. Let's see here. And where are we at? Let's get to this one from Fred Wilson. There's nothing at all natural about the silver market. It is just the easiest way for criminal manipulators to manipulate. If you had an honest exchange, no telling what the price would be. Yeah, well, I mean, and you can say that about all markets are manipulated in one form or another. That's for sure. All right, folks, we have a push-up and exercise sale happening right now. That's the 2 exercises, push-ups or curls, for every dollar donated via Super Chat, and 3 for every dollar donated via PayPal, friends and family. All right, let's see here. Let's see. John Barleycorn says, gold has fallen over $1,000 an ounce in the past 3 months. It almost seems like New York stock traders don't have any love for gold. Yes, that's right. Of course, the market's closed today in New York. Just saying. And Richard Hogarth says, it's dangerous and does go down. It will just back up the wheelbarrow and buy more. Those miners, happy days. Just don't worry about it, and it will go right up, even if it takes 5 years to 10 years. All right. There you go. Yep, exactly. It sure will. Oh, man. Titan Uranus, thank you for the 20 spot. Wow. And Zardos with 5 Salivate Metal gift memberships. Thank you for the gift membership, Zardos. Thank you so much to Titan Uranus. I like that name, by the way. All right, so I need to do 40 exercises. We're going to do 20 push-ups and 20 curls for you, and then we'll handle Zardos. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Let's get started with it. All right, here we go. Move this out of the way. 20 push-ups and 20 curls. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. There, 20 push-ups. All right, and there's the Tiger Stacker is here. Welcome, Tiger. Appreciate that, my friend. Very cool. With a $4.99, we got to give him 10. So we got him coming in a row here. So let's do 20 curls. Then we'll get the Zardos gift memberships. Appreciate that, Zardos. Move this stuff out the way. Here we go. Here we are. And we've got it happening here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So there you go. Thank you so much, my friend. Let me take a little breather here, and then we'll get to the rest of them. But special shout out to the She Stacks. She Stacks 86 has just become an honorary citizen on her own accord. Thank you. That's very rare. By the way, I believe She Stacks has her own channel as well. Check out She Stacks. Appreciate that. Wow. And I'm going to remember this because I'm going to do 5 push-ups for you for that. Thank you, She Stacks. You are awesome. Thank you so much. All right, let's get to, we're going to do Zardos and Tiger Stacker. By the way, check out Tiger Stacker's channel. I didn't see his video, but he's been interviewing some famous analysts out there. He just interviewed somebody today. I didn't get a chance to see it yet. But check out the Tiger Stacker's channel. He's been getting some big names in the community. So check him out. All right. So that's 20 more exercises. Let's do that. Let's do it. Here we go. 20 more push-ups for you guys. Here we go. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Thank you so much. All right. Whew. All right, another little breather here. You guys are getting the blood flowing tonight. Very cool. Thank you so much. And let's see here. As soon as I take a breath here, we'll get to She Stacks. And any new channel member that signs up on their own, I'll do 5 push-ups for. I mean, just for fun. It's for fun. We're having fun here. You know what I mean? We got to have a little fun. Oh, all right. Let's see here. Littlefoot. Sal, I didn't hear you mention Shanghai being closed. They have a Dragon Boat Festival going on. All right, interesting. I did not know that. So that is actually pretty important to know because that means that they could react to what could go on over the weekend pretty heavily if things heat up again in the Strait. We'll see here. All right. And we've got this from Chris back says here. War, silver down. No war, silver down. Silver supply shortage, silver down. Oil price up, silver down. Everything that goes up, silver's down. Fun. Well, Chris back. It may seem like that now for the last month or two, but we've seen silver go up during those times as well. Oil goes down, silver goes up. We've seen it happen. It's volatile. It's volatile. All right, let's see here. We got Ryan J. I think we're in for a sleepy summer when it comes to metals, holding off on purchases for a bit. We'll see some lows, which will make up for some good buying opportunities in DCA until fall. Yes, the summer doldrums appear to be in effect. All right, let's see here. We've got CU Stacks 53. Been saying it. Yep, I could see that happening. It'll go to 48, says User for Jesus. I guess that's possible too, although I think it's a little unlikely, but we'll see. Mike, name so much for supply and demand driving silver prices up. Well, as far as the day-to-day movements and week-to-week movements in silver prices, it's supply and demand has not much to do with it overall. Supply and demand really essentially is what holds the line for silver from falling below a certain amount. That's why I've always said that if we've got silver being above $50 an ounce, that's very, very good. All right, let's see here. What's happening here? Where are we at? Oh yeah, for She Stacks, we gotta do 5 push-ups for She Stacks because she signed up to become a channel member here. Thank you, She Stacks. Here we go, 5 push-ups for her. That will catch me up on everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there you go. Thank you. Very nice. By the way, channel members have access to the emoticons, the custom emoticons and emojis out there. There we go. Morris Monet says, I hate to admit it, but it looks like Taco and Nacho critics were right all along. Iran is playing Trump big time. They're not afraid of his apparently hollow threats. Well, I don't know that I would say that, Morris Monet. There's a lot. I think Trump is being swayed more by the economy now, but I think that I think that's playing a larger factor. But he's got them at bay, and the other factor we have to think about is how much munitions we have. I've heard that we're short on munition, and I think they're trying to develop a strategy. Which is going to take some time, that will be able to really protect the Strait. They're going to have to get some technology in there, surveillance technology, so that they can see if there's any drones, boats, or missiles that could come into, or mines that could be laid, that they can detect before it happens. They can get that surveillance technology operational, and I think they're probably working on that now. But in the interim, all it does is all they need to get is just one drone in there, and everything is shut down. And I think that's why he's being careful here. So But anyways, I do agree to some extent that Trump has made some threats that he didn't follow through on, and I think that if he's going to make a threat, he really should do it. But anyways, Black Allegiance says that broke the agreement. No, nobody could foreseen this. I tell you. Yep, I know exactly. Yep, I figured it would be broken, and it happened quicker than I thought, but it did happen. C. Phipps, silver's in trouble. I look at my stack and say in a stern voice, "Okay, my little silver nuggets, what did you do now?" Yeah, now I'm talking about the volatility of the price, the volatility, and the fact that it could go down more, especially after what we just learned today. All right, Maria says, who said oil was where everybody should go buy fuel whenever it's available? They have just blown up oil refineries in Russia and no fuel for Europe. Trump and his deal was blown up by Israel. No, Trump and his deal was blown up by Hezbollah. It's not by Israel. All wars are bankers' wars. Stock up on your food and find things to do. Gardening is amazing. Yeah, good stuff too. Gardening and all that stuff is great for sure. But anyways, let's see. All right. Okay, let's see here. Mo says this. Silver is the best. Gold could get real painful once the war in Ukraine ends. Putin is getting old, and I think the Russians are getting tired of war. Yep, I think so too. Ukraine is starting to get an edge on that. They literally are having daily drone attacks in Moscow now. It's crazy what's going on. It's pretty amazing. I think a lot of the central bank gold buying is because many believe that Putin could attack Europe. Once that level of fear dissipates, I would think the central banks will sell a lot of gold. It could easily be in the $2,000 range. I really doubt countries like Poland are buying all this gold just because of the risk of the currencies inflating. I would wait to buy gold. I don't think you'll go too wrong buying silver at these prices, but maybe be patient. Silver could drop to $40 range. I don't know that I agree that these central banks are buying gold because of Russia. I think they're doing it because of all of currencies in general, and mainly the dollar, honestly. Not only for the weaponization of the dollar, but also because, we continue to inflate our dollar. We continue to print money. It's crazy. But you may be somewhat right. But I mean, to me, if there's a threat of invasion from, I don't think many Europeans have a fear of Putin invading another country. I mean, honestly, I think he would like to, but he got much more than he bargained for going after Ukraine. And it's now in its fourth year, almost fifth year now. Oh, it is in its fifth year now, and they've taken some territory and held it just barely. In fact, some estimates say that they've lost some territory that they've taken, but at a very, very heavy cost. Unknown one. Bottom 61, thinking all right up, $70 and up and down till the end of summer, possible 80 to 90 after summer. Okay, we'll see. See what happens. You may be right. We'll keep an eye on it on this channel. Tucson Bubba smiling for us, winking as well. Thank you, sir. Happy Friday from Johnny B. Happy Friday to you, my friend. Appreciate you being here. Zardos. Yeah, technically, 2014 is probably when it really started. Those are Russian separatists, but a full-scale invasion started in 2022. But that's a very good point, Zardos. Technically, 2014 is when the Russian separatists were making trouble in the east. You're exactly right. All right, let's see here. We've got Dean R. As long as this Iranian regime stays in power, we will continue to hold the world hostage. Finish the job, President Trump. Yeah, and Dean R., I'm with you. I guess the problem is to get enough of the IRGC elements to prevent any kind of threat in the strait will take many months, and that's where it could cause a real problem. Unless they can find some workaround, unless we can literally get in to the UAE and finish that pipeline that they've got built, that they started building some time ago. They were halfway done with it. Then we'll see. We'll see here what happens. Let's see here. All right. Oh, it's another scammer. An unscheduled scammer. Here we go. Let's see what this one has. Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Hi. Hello? Oh, dang it. All right. All right, there we go. He's got Trump derangement syndrome. Peter Burke says, silver in Australia was $700 a kilo when I started stacking. Now it's $3,400. Yes, I feel sorry for the people who bought in January. I bought some very expensive coins on the way down. Not buying is flagellation. Keep stacking. Keep on stacking in the free world, for sure. All right, there we go. And CCT, if you haven't bought precious metals from Summer Metals, here's a link. All right, thank you so much, my friend. If you use them more than once and recommend, give them thank you. Cybercurrent Twitcher, appreciate that, my friend. Very nice of you indeed. Posting that link. Let's see here. And let's see here. SoCal Johnny, fake money getting stronger. Fake money printing go to the moon. Real money holds value. Fake money, that is all. Yes, well, I mean, that's a whole long dissertation I could give on that, but I'll leave that alone. But thank you for your comment, SoCal Johnny. RA 6382. Happy to have locked up $90 shorts. Crypto shows that all commodities will go to production. If a war can't put metals to the moon, nothing can. I might as well not buy any until they're closer to the ground or vault price. Got my first TP at 65. Gonna end shorts sub 50. Gonna stack hard long sub 40. Okay. All right. We'll see how it plays out. But wars don't necessarily always just cause silver and gold to spike just like that. It's not really the way it works. But anyways, but let's see. All right. 79. She watched us out a long time. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. We've got this from Christopher Ward. More bad news about silver. It's only going to get worse. Let's keep the bad news coming. Well, I like to keep it real about silver. That's the best thing. That's the best service I can provide. If there's good news, then we'll talk about it. Bad news, we'll talk about it too. SoCal Johnny, anyone who noticed this funky pricing action in precious metals ever since JPM moved their trading desk to Singapore? You know, the same JPM was fined $1 billion for manipulation of silver prices. Yeah. I don't know how much moved over there to that office. But anyways, but I don't know. Let's see here. All right. Where are we at? We've got the possum catcher. Says this. All I know is that I think this is a good time to buy a Morgan silver dollar. I've been wanting a while now, or not. If it keepsake, so I don't mind overpaying for it, and I don't care if refineries and bullion dealers don't want any. It's for me to keep. There you go. Yep, that's called being a collector and enjoying, and nothing wrong with that too. It's a great coin. I encourage people to have Morgan dollars, peace dollars. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Let's see here. No more lies. Sal, stop it. No need for drama. We all know dollars don't count. I love metals losing their value. It means all of us can stack more on the somewhat cheaper. Worse, no better for us. Well, that's right. Well, the price is worse. That can be better for us as a buyer. So I'm not going to stop it. Cleaner Guy says, anybody remember Trump saying if he reelected, he would end Ukraine war in a day? It would be easy. How did that only learn from those negotiations how hard it is actually then to think he can kick the hornet's nest in Iran and just run away? Well, you make a good point about the Ukraine war. He was not able to get that solved. He did stop other conflicts, but that one he was not able to get solved, which is unfortunate. And he should have never made that promise, by the way. But honestly, all politicians overpromise and underdeliver. and he's become a politician that has delivered a whole lot more than he's not, compared to other presidents. I will say that for him, but you make a good point. And currently the situation is worse than before, and also now more than ever, the leaders in Iran realize they need nukes. Great job, Trump. Well, the thing is that the leaders in Iran are the elements in Iran that are in charge of things. The IRGC elements are irrational actors. They're theocratic cultists for an extreme Shia religion that wants to bring about the 12th Imam, which means they want to bring about Armageddon, which means that they are working for a nuclear weapon. This is why this has all been done. But nonetheless, I do agree with you that he's in a difficult spot right now for obvious reasons. And if we go back to just bombing like crazy, they're going to send more stuff into the strait. It's going to keep the strait closed. We need to find a way to be able to make the strait like a golden or like an iron dome around the strait that prevents, number one, mines from getting in the strait. Number two, drones from getting anywhere near any shipping in the strait. And number three, any of these little mini speedboats that they have. All inexpensive things that they can use at their disposal that are, at least right now, hard for us to be able to prevent, to make that foolproof. If we can make the strait foolproof and or find a workaround through a pipeline or several pipelines to get the oil through, then we'll be good to go. And they have no bargaining chip. That's their only bargaining chip at this point. So, but nonetheless, I think that's what they're working on now. We'll see. Let's see here. All right. Lots of this and that says suckers going to $24. Okay. I don't think that's going to happen. Silver Girl says, hold on with a diamond fist. Don't worry about a thing. I'm backing up the truck when it hits the 50s. Happy Father's Day to all the daddies and TGIF. Yes, Silver Girl, I'm predicting it could get to $50. However, that's just my feelings on it. That's what I'm thinking. And does not necessarily mean it's going to happen. So I would encourage people to think about that. Just because I say it's a possibility, I'm not even sure of myself that it'll get there, but I have a gut feeling it could, but who knows? And it may even only get there in a split second. So maybe the good thing is just to buy on the way down, buy on the way up, dollar cost average, up and down. It might be a good idea. But anyways, thank you. All right, let's see here. Let's get over here to this and see what we've got happening this way. With a few more comments flowing through here. Hobo Bill, I've officially completed the conversion of most of my silver into gold. I'm keeping the silver I'm interested in collecting. All future purchases will be gold. Well, I would encourage you to have some silver in your stack. I would not have done that. But I mean, it's up to you, obviously, but I would have kept a pretty good portion of my silver stack. Let's see here. My silver schedule says, oh no, your dollar is gone. Unfortunately, more and more every year, slowly bleeding everyone's wealth. That does not mean the dollar is gone, though. It just means it's worth less now than it was a year ago. All right, Richard Metcalf, come what may, I'm holding with a diamond fist. There you go, Richard. Way to go. That's awesome. And Uncle Fudd says, I don't care if it drops. Sooner or later, the printing presses are going to go burr. That's right. And I think we've seen some example of that in recent years. Even this year, the M2 money supply is up. It's going up again. It's crazy. All right. All right, TM7110 says, Summit has had the cheapest silver and gold eagles by far lately. Nice. Yes, it's always good to shop around, check out some metals for competitive pricing. If they've got the cheapest, definitely use them. And plus, they're excellent customer service. Thank you for that, TM7110. Appreciate that. Let's see here. And Chris Hornan says, Trump supports Ukraine against Russia. So it's only a fair game for Russia to support Iran against the U.S. Well, no, that's not necessarily, it should not be the case, but just because it's not a tit for tat situation, although it's been the case Russia's always supported Iran long before they invaded Ukraine. Anyways, let the days of U.S. domination are over and the world will never be the same. Well, I think Trump is turning that to some degree. Let's see here. Very good. Let's see here. And Tom Hockman, I've got money burning a hole in my pocket, but I'm holding. There you go. Sometimes that's smart. Boru, why wouldn't Iran enforce control of Hormuz? Well, it's simple. Because they don't own Hormuz. Those are international waters. They do not own the Strait of Hormuz. That's a misnomer. Who cares if it's in their backyard? I mean, I've got, there's a playground, or there's a, who knows? There's a lot of things in their backyards that they don't own because it's not on their property. They have no control over it. You know, let's say you own a yard and there's a garden back there. But it's not on your property. Does that mean you go pick the fruit off of that, or the vegetables off of that garden? No, it doesn't. It's just, nope. Nope. They have no control. International waters. Jeff Higgins, silver is not down. Its paper digital representation is down. Unlimited paper and digits, and for some odd reason, most people think it's a real thing. I guess we'll see paper, digital food, and water at some point with this insanity. I'm sure nothing could go wrong with that. Well, the derivatives market is crazy. It's crazy. Let's see here. Adalakab, thanks for the video. A little correction though. Hezbollah attacked Israeli soldiers in southern Lebanon and not northern Israel. I think Hezbollah and Iran want to force the U.S. to pressure Israel to withdraw into southern Lebanon, so they will agree to 100% ceasefire and they will be the declared victorious. Not a fan of Hezbollah nor of Israel. Okay, well, Adela, you may be right. I thought it was in northern Israel where they were struck. So they may have been in southern Lebanon. That changes things very little, though, because they're not supposed to attack resources there. And I don't know if they do want them to withdraw out of southern Lebanon, but I don't think that was part of the deal, of the memorandum of understanding. That was to be negotiated later. But anyways, but thank you for that correction there, and I appreciate that. Here comes another scammer calling us. Let's see here. Hello?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Sorry I missed the 5:15 specific exact time, but hopefully you still have a second.
Yeah. You missed it, but that's okay. I'll forgive you. How you doing? We're good.
I appreciate the forgiveness.
Sure.
I'm pretty good. I just wanted to kind of call and hear kind of what the story is as far as how much you're looking for and how many positions do you currently have.
Well, I'm a man of many positions. If you want me to be honest with you, I'd like to be honest about my positions. I'm a very flexible guy. I can stretch my arms way back, and I can do. You ever play the game Twister?
Nice.
You ever play?
Yeah, no.
Oh, I'm very good at Twister. I'm a very limber guy. You know what I mean? So
That's amazing.
I can contort my body in all kinds of positions. I learned all of my moves from Indian loan scammers out there that have taught me everything. I flew to Mumbai. Nice. I went to their call center, and they said, "Hey, try these exercises and these stretches, and you fold your legs a certain way, and you meditate and do all these things, and then you can bathe with the cattle in the River Ganges." We did that too. That was fun. It was great. That's
awesome.
And then we had curry and popcorn, and curry flavored popcorn.
Did you hop on the phones or no?
Oh, yep. They let me sit in on a couple calls. It was great. It was great. It was just fun. And then I even did a couple push-ups, as well. Nice. I showed them how the Americans do it. You know what I mean?
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And I can do some push-ups for you if you want. I mean, it's a freebie. Yeah. But be nice to me. How many can I do? Just be nice, though.
I'd have to see the.
Well, I'll do them. You won't be able to see, but you'll hear me. I'll count them out for you. How many should I do?
Okay. Perfect. 360.
No, no, oh man, don't, you're gonna kill a brother. Let's keep it in between 11 and 13.
Okay, all right, 12.
All right, 12. Here we go. I'm gonna do 12 right now. Here we go. Back will be straight, legs out, shoulder width apart. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Now, full confession. On push-up 2 and push-up 11, my back was arched a little bit. I apologize.
Okay.
I apologize for that.
I'll let it slide.
Slip and slide. Let it slide. Thank you. All right. Very good. I got to do one more, though. I got to do one more for Zardoz. Just as for Zardoz. Here we go. Hold on.
All right.
Back straight. Here we go. 1. There we go. I had to get that in there. Okay. Sweet. All right.
Awesome.
Now, okay, so now you want to know about the business?
Yeah.
All right, we essentially take Federal Reserve notes, fiat currency, and we take those and we make sure they're clean. So we run them through a cycle of washing and drying. We have a laundry. We actually have a laundromat we've set for these, and we use a special detergent when we clean the bills that is lined with silver. Okay. So when we're running them through there, put the fabric softener in there, because you know that Federal Reserve notes are not actually paper, right? They're cotton linen fiber. There's a special formula from the Crane Paper Company in Massachusetts. And so
Do you plan to have a real conversation, or is this just...
No, I'm telling you what we're doing. We take because a lot of money is dirty. You understand that, don't you? That it circulates so many times in people's hands. And there's cocaine on those bills, too, believe it or not. People don't realize that, but there's actual... Oh, wait. Simon. Come on, Simon. You got to help a brother out. He was okay with the push-ups, but not about the money laundering. We got to find out.
0, 3, 7,
What?
0, 3.
Okay. All right. Michael K. There you go. All right, thank you with a Salivate Metal gift membership across the bow. He didn't like the money laundering. He caught on. He's catching on early. All right, here we go. Let's do a push-up from Michael. Let's do 2 push-ups. Actually, we're doubling it tonight, so let's do 3 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. From the Zardoz, this other one. So thank you. Appreciate that, guys. All right. Have a little fun with the scammers tonight. All right, let's see here. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. All right, we got Map to the Kingdom. Says here, I'm not selling nothing. Sal taught me better than that. Diamond Fist. That's right. There you go, Map to the Kingdom. Diamond Fist, brother. Anthony G says, the deal is still on. You watching CNN? Doesn't matter what happens. Silver is going down. All right, here we go. Well, I heard late, actually just after I got done with this video, that Lebanon and Israel decided to re-engage a ceasefire. But I don't know about the Strait. We'll see. But anyways, 5150 Rockstar, I'm backing the truck up at $54. All right, there we go. Think it's going to get there. 50 silver inbound. So a couple more people are thinking we may see 50 now. People are coming around to my side on it, but we'll see. All right. Boom shakalaka. That's right, Michael K. Good to see you. Mike DeMonte says, Littlefoot is broke, so now he's being responsible. There you go. All right. Don't break your feet. Let's see here. Chuck and Plata, long time no see. He's bumming in Canada. Oh, man. All right. Chuck and Plata's in Canada. Nice. Where it's cool. Good to see you. Did you bring Aria with you? AIA, I always imagine. Thanks for sharing. Silver prices haven't been up later for decades, and that's as worse as it can get. All right. There we go. Yes. All right. Thank you. Thank you, sir. St. Andrew. It drops to 50 or lower, I will buy again. There you go. Okay. Nice. There's people thinking. There you go. And the Golden Family, let's go. By September, it'll be up, going to $55. Then we're off to the races. I'm patiently waiting for the dip. All right. Waiting for that dip. More people are thinking it might fall. All right. Let's see here. What do we have here tonight? Let's see. We've got this from James O'Neill Brown. Great. Just bought my new Zumbuck for $75. Congratulations on that. And Robert says, let's not cut ourselves. Israel started it. Nope. It was this ceasefire was broken by Hezbollah. They fired upon their soldiers. Cherokee Cowboy, a purchase yesterday, gold tomorrow, keep on stacking. There you go. BKP, you don't know who broke the agreement, so why would you report it? You only know what the propaganda machine says. Let's stick to the metals. So it's any media that I listen to is propaganda, but any media you listen to is not propaganda because you support what media are you saying that's saying that Israel started it? Would love to see that. Let's see here. Crazy. Some people. Fitty says Shemalenga. All right, there you go. Thank you. And Lulu Lucky says algorithmic emoticon here. Thank you, Lulu. RE says it's foolish to get overly excited or discouraged by daily fluctuations. You need to observe the situation calmly for at least 10 years before you can make a decision. Well, a lot of people don't have 10 years, and you wait for 10 years to make a decision. Well, that's probably even more foolish, So, yeah, that's crazy talk there. But anyways. All right, let's see here. Let's peruse our way through here and see. And Robert Bush says, I love it. If it drops below 50, I'll sell stuff. I don't need to buy all the silver I can. All right. All right. Well, I think that would be fool to sell at 50. If you think it's going to drop to 50, why not sell it now? That's kind of strange. But anyways, Patriot Arez, one day it will skyrocket to the moon. Yes. Like it did, who knows? We'll see. We could have another big bubble. Perhaps, maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't count on it, but anyways. Oh, Dave Grigger, reporting back. I got through my surgery okay, just saying hi and bye. I have to kick back and do nothing for a while. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad I saw this chat comment through here. How are you feeling? How is your pain? I hope the pain is doing okay. He's got 15 ounces of silver rings. Wow. I hope that's not in your body. But anyways, yeah, I'm so glad it went okay and you're doing good. I just hope that you're not in pain or anything, or not. I mean, obviously you're going to have to deal with some pain, but hopefully it's not too bad. Thank you, Dave. Let's see here. That's a pretty big surgery. So a lot more, says Lovener, than just the war about metals. I believe there might be something else, not sure, but seems to be parallel with other indexes. So if there's indexes that are selling, it may be affecting all metals. Could be. There's other components that some people aren't seeing. They're going to keep open mind about that. Hamza Salman is laughing. All right. Don't know what they're laughing about, but thank you. Let's see here. Addicted to minis and loving it. An ounce of silver is still weighing the same. Last I checked. That's right. Long term is a game. That's really what matters in the long run. That's exactly right. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Cheers. Thank you. KCT Shank. Thank you so much. And Lior Gianna says, just to thanks, Sal. I enjoy hearing your perspectives and I love precious metals. Thank God bless. Well, thank you. I appreciate you watching. And cute image of a kitty there. Appreciate that so much. All right. Let's see here. Let's get down here to this. A few more comments. Buy the dip. always a good idea, I think, if you can afford it and if it's right for you to buy the dip. Exactly right. And let's see here. We've got Chad Wolf. Back up the truck now, especially if you have half a brain. Here we go. Be in the mind of doing it. There you go. Shotgun Susie. Better hurry. August is approaching rapidly. No more dip buying then. All right, so Shotgun Susie thinks we might see it go back up there. All right. In August. Silver Scientist. Just sold my SLV position for a little profit. I'm hoping for another dip for entry. All right, there you go. Yes, indeed. Barry says, we may see my $58 for the weekend. Sure would like to see $50. So I'll stop that $70 talk. There you go. Yeah. Crazy. Well, it could go either way. It'd be interesting to see how this plays out. If the ceasefire can hold, it's back on again, apparently. At least it was last time I checked. Between Israel and Lebanon, or Hezbollah and Lebanon. All right, THS says, is U.S. Mint trying to tell us something? Uncle Sal, $75 half ounce, 2 times equals $1,500. No, they are not. They're just trying to tell us that they can charge whatever they want for whatever. That's the only thing they're saying. Posted a video about that, by the way. A follow-up video to that. Hope you check it out. Battlefield Ghost. Iran firing 5 drones at commercial shipping lanes last night did not help. Yes. From 2 days ago. And then they stopped for 2 days after. Now, I don't know what's going on most recently, but anyways. Master Blaster says, Social Security is hurling towards a fiscal cliff if left unaddressed. That's exactly right. It will force an automatic 22% benefit cut for tens of millions of retirees, survivors, and their dependents in just 6 years. Yep, they've squandered that big time. You're exactly right. All right, let's see here. Let's move a little bit here forward to the next comment. Shamalama. New guy sounds a whole lot like the old guy. Yeah. And there's a little different. He's more short term, not dot plotty, which is probably good. I think there's some reforms going on. It takes a little time. And obviously he's one voice, but he is a leader. He's the chair. So he holds a little bit more weight, but it's like, you know, kind of like a president. You can only do so much. All right. Texas Paladin. I was so hoping that right towards the end of this vague and informational speech on interest rates, he would stop right before he left the room and bow to the microphone and just say, and we're going to raise rates 2% tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, man. Can you imagine if you vulgarized the Fed and did that? Can you imagine? That would send precious metals plunging. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at? Maria says, I'm watching the World Cup. UK is playing CRO. All right, very good. Gold and silver will fall where it may, but the Tooth Fairy has packed up the job. All right, nice. Joel Sway, hype. Thank you for correctly reporting that it was Hezbollah fault and not Israel. Thank you. Yes, appreciate that. Yep, I got some pushback on that, but that's okay. So no giveaway, no thumbs up. All right, James. Well, if you're here just for giveaways, that's one of the reasons why I don't do giveaways. So I don't want your thumbs up. Don't even want you as a viewer if you're just going to come here just because you want something. And work hard on the channel, provide information, and true fans for that. So you don't have to be here at all. Merlin's Fire. With Lebanese at the text of the deal I was never going to hold, Israel will not stop leave because USA deal with Iran, and Iran will not stop unless they do. Barely matters at the precise point who fires, sell for filing loop. Appreciate your efforts. Thank you. Yep. It could just be a revolving door. The buck stops here. Keep stacking. There you go. And James Jones says, if you wait another 75 years again, the price will go up substantially again. Well, we didn't have to wait 75 years before. Short memory this guy has, but anyways. Eric Cheech says here the following, and I quote, cool, because I still need like 300 to 400 more ounces for my retirement in 15 years. I started, it was 28, now almost 3 times that. Slow down, I'm in the long haul. There you go. That's right. Slow down for the long haul. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, let's see here. And we got Shane Sutton says, it's on sale. Facts of the futures are set and get while getting's good. There you go. That's right. But in fact, where did the metals close today? Let's see. 64.96 below 65 today. So right around the middle. Gold 41.56.70. So there's where they closed. It'd be very interesting on the Sunday night market watch to see what happens. And let's see here. Yeah, that's right. I'm a man of many positions. That's right. Titan Uranus. That's right. There we go. And Lulu Lucky here, hoping for the occasional guitar solo. We've not pulled the guitar out in a while. Maybe we'll do that in a minute. We'll get a few more. John Roberts. Yesterday I was talking to a coin shop owner. I showed him what the price of silver was at the COMEX. He said he doesn't use that as a reference for price of silver. He uses something else. I can't remember what it was. He said the COMEX isn't used because it shows prices higher for silver than whatever it shows. Well, that's right. It's a futures price is what they have, not spot price. I always use Kitco for spot price. 66M. Hell's Bells, nice piece. One of my price range. Maybe Timu will make a knockoff. There you go. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, but they're going for it. Took the bait too, Sal. There you go, J50 shooter. All right, thank you. And Cyber Curtain Twitcher. I guess what your unboxing was. Nice. All right. Congrats on getting that set. Apparently they went off sale when Remind Me Status 2. I have spent the double what you spent on an ounce of silver. It was, of course, a historic numismatic piece, though. Yes. All right. Very, very good. All right. Let's see here. Let's try a little something here. Where are we at? Let's do this to try here. Main event says, at those prices, they should have a mintage of only $250. I will not be buying any. Yeah, I agree. Those are crazy prices. They're insane. I agree with you completely. Freedom of Willing. Oh, here comes a scammer. Wow, all right. They're coming tonight. Hello, a little later, but hey, we'll do it. We'll take it. Auto dial, so it's going to take a while to connect. If it does at all, it may just hang up. Probably will hang up. Freedom. I had to rewind at the very beginning because I thought I missed the music. I like the set from the Fed. It will make a great birthday for Christmas gift from our kid. I'm going to pick one up. Nice. All right. Cool. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Bicentennial Baby. The proof set was far too pricey. The dime is the only thing that I want. I did find a Mayflower compact in the wild. Yes. I still have not seen the Mayflower compact quarter or any of the quarters in the change. But I have seen the dime twice. I have seen the dime twice. All right. Let's see here. All right. Pull out a different guitar. All right. Ah, yeah. We're going to have to definitely tune this thing because I have not I've not played this guitar in quite a while. So, well, it's not turning on. I don't know what's going on. Okay, here we go. It just takes a while. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see. Maybe. Still got a tune in here. Boy, it's way out of tune. These high strings. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Okay, let's do this from 15 seconds ago. OGA approved, says here. I'm not saying we shouldn't pay attention to daily fluctuations, but the news has one choice, 5 choices, not 5 choices, just one. And that choice is what makes our precious metals more valuable every day. Printing fiat currency. Take advantage of these sales while you can, because word on the street is price floors may be announced prior to June 19th. Well, it's June 19th today, and so I don't think we're going to see that happen. Now, some are saying July 14th. But anyways, all right, let's see. See what other channels we got here. Still a little out of tune. Try this channel here. bit of a psychedelic stuff there, if you like that. Having a little fun. I do apologize. When I get the guitar, sometimes I get a little dangerous and I just kind of zone out on it. So if you don't mind, I'll do a little bit more of that. But we did a little crazy tonight. But let's see. Let's get back over here. I'm going to see if I can get... turn a little bit of this something here. Let's see what we've got. There we go. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's respond to that comment. So there you go. Printing fiat. That's exactly right. Yeah, bad news for that printing of that jazz. Let's see. Okay. Cheers, Squire. Thank you, Merlin's Fire. Appreciate that, brother. All right. Nesmaniac, who created God? God was the uncaused first cause. In other words, he's always been. He's always been. There is no creator beyond the creator. Oh, man. C. Paratroop asking who my main influences were. I don't want to say because I'm not nearly as good as the guys that influenced me. But Andy LaRue is one. If I could play guitar like him, solos, that'd be great. But I'm not very good at that stuff. But anyways. Oh, man, Michael K. Shoot, man, I wish I knew Working Man. Rush is a great band. Alex Lifeslin on guitar. Underrated guitar player, but a really good guitar player. I wish I knew it. I couldn't even, man. It's a great song, by the way, but I don't know the song. I don't know any Rush, unfortunately. I only know parts of very, very few bands. But anyways, Norwegian metal. Yes, there's a lot of Norwegian metal bands out there. The Fintross is one. Obviously, the Norwegian black metal bands. But yes, indeed. That's what some of those Norwegian, that black metal stuff is really melodic and fast. America's First. Can you repost the comment again? I didn't see it, but let's see. All right. LCS offered me $3 for my 3 nines and offered me his 90% for $8 an ounce, thinking of converting a few thousand ounces to 90%. Thoughts? Let's see. $8 an ounce, $3 an ounce. I don't understand those numbers, America First. If he's giving you $3 per ounce for your 3 nines, and negative $3 for nines, and offer negative $8 for selling. I don't know that I would make that move, America First. I don't know that I would make that move, honestly. I love 90%, don't get me wrong, but 1,000 ounces or a few thousand ounces to do it, I don't know that I would make that move, honestly. I don't know that I would make that move. You might try, I don't know how many is a few. I maybe to do 500 ounces of it. I think 500 ounces. Yeah, I didn't see the negative there. I see it now, the minus. I see that. I can only fake walk. I can't really do it, but anyways, I can only fake that. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's do it. Let's do a few more here. And we got Rip Van Winkle says, a fool and their money are soon parted, and only fools get investment advice from YouTube. That's right. That's right. And we've got Chad says here, over $200 must be something from the U.S. Mint. Yeah, well, they're charging $750 for 1/2 ounce. Thank you, Jeff Johnson, for the coffee cup. Emoticon, thank you, brother. Let's see here. let's see. Argent Arrow. Yes, it's something I did quite a while ago. Put it to drums some time ago. The intro music. Although don't ask me to play it. It was done on a 7-string. And this is a 6-string that I have here, so I don't remember. It's been so long since I've recorded that, I don't remember what it was. Let's see here. Yeah, Silver Beats. Check out my videos. I did 2 videos on that topic. Check it out on my channel. Let me know your thoughts when you watch the video, Silver Beats. Trying to find another. Let's see here. What's this one here? Oh, that's a weird one. Here, let's check this out. Walk This Way by Aerosmith. I don't know. But I don't know the rest of it. Let's see here. Trouble. Ted Nugent. Let's try this one. Let's see here. That's all I know from it. That's all I know from, and I've screwed that up big time, but. I forget it. Iron Maiden. But anyways. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Okay. What do we have here? We got Abner Amos. Gotta love YouTube creators and their clickbait titles. Well, this one I back up with the content. So, you watched though. You clicked it and watched, or you clicked it, you didn't watch. But anyways, so I got you. Dennis Niemeyer, love the silver. Received the same set yesterday, but the price was out of this world. It is crazy, unjustifiably crazy. Let's see here. We've got 66 Sam. No, one silver is a stacker like you, or all a bunch of money. No, everybody's got their own. If you have 2 ounces of silver, you're a silver stacker. You're doing good. Everybody's got their Black Sabbath thing. Anybody know what that song is? I don't know. Kickstart My Heart. Don't know much Motley Crue. I used to know Livewire, but that's been a long time ago. Here's a little ditty for you. Rob, you got it. Robson Hope. You got it. Let's see here. All right. All right. Thank you, RG boys. Thank you for popping in tonight. Money for nothing, chicks for free. He played that on his thumb. Turn down the gain a little bit. But I don't know how to play it. I know he played it with his thumb, though. Margin calls. Here we go. Margin calls. And it sounds like this. That's what a margin call sounds like. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. We've got Konrad Kolutsky says, I bought it at different places, much below 35. I'm smiling. Nice. That's awesome. You did it. You got him back there. And Silver Beats, who is here tonight in this live stream right now, says, I have a question about the GSR and what you think it's a good point to trade at. How many ounces do you think is a good amount and healthy amount before you start to trade? That's a good question. You're asking the right questions on that, because I think you should have a healthy amount of the one metal before you trade into another metal. It also depends where you're at in your stacking journey. I've always been of the mind that if you're very, very heavily weighted in one metal or the other, always wait for it to narrow or widen for the ratio that will benefit you in the long run. But whenever you do it in physical form, you are going to be at the mercy of the local coin shop or the bullion dealer you're working with, because it's really not a trade. You are essentially selling one metal and then with the proceeds of that sale buying another, which means that you may lose a few ounces of silver in that trade if you're going into gold. El Porcano, thank you for the 4 spot, my friend. You are the man. Thank you, El Porcano. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see here. Margin Calls by The Offspring. Oh, man, I didn't know that was a song by them. Yeah, cool. I didn't know they had a song called Margin Calls. They're in the markets. Offspring are. That's cool. All right. All right, we've got Rob Bomber says, bought 2 ounces this week. My usual innocent or amount, roughly 150. I'm good with the premium on Eagles and Maples. There you go. Yes. Shop around, find what's good for the premiums. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, Michael K. You are the man. Appreciate you, brother. All right. Let's see. Closer to the heart, man. Yeah, I don't know any Rush, unfortunately. Man, I would love to know some of this. They were a good band. But yeah, I wish I knew some Wilson Phillips too, you know. Everything's gonna change. They're gonna say goodbye. Yeah. Hold on. That song, Hold On, that's a brutal death metal song. Let's see. Let me see if I can know. I used to know King Nothing. It's been a long time. Oh, man. this is it. And that's all I know for that song. Sorry. Yeah, Rough Boy. Music video for Rough Boy was good. Yeah, yes, indeed. I'm near Ethos. Yeah, he didn't watch the video. That's right. He didn't watch it. Just read the title. So don't accuse me of clickbait if you don't watch the video. But thank you for admitting it. And I do not know any liquid tension experiment, but I have a great respect for John Petrucci. But I can't play like him. Let's see here. And that's only one part of a Dream Theater song that I know. That's it from Dream Theater, but that's only one little section. It's like they're so complex. All right, let's see here. MW Mafia, Bitcoin is up now while whole world market closed. Big signal. Yeah, I haven't checked Bitcoin prices, but that's pretty interesting. Something to keep an eye on. I wouldn't mind buying oil, but I've got no place to store it. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. I'll stick with physical silver. There you go. That's right. Well, many don't remember this, but a couple years ago, oil was trading at negative $38 a barrel. So that goes to show you people were being paid to store it. That's what it boils down to. But yeah. Yeah, don't know any Five Finger Death Punch. Sorry. Charlie B. Stackin, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Having a little fun and something a little different. Haven't played the guitar in a little while. And so many hoarders here. Seek help. We're not hoarders, we're stackers. And we help ourselves by being fiscally responsible. That's what it's about. Somebody doesn't know anything about silver, but that's all right. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's refresh this and see what we've got popping in here. Down the road here. We got Ian says they lost their minds. Yeah, it's crazy what the Mint's doing with this. It's nuts. The Warm Refuge says, great day. In the morning sale, yeah, packaging stinks, bright yellow. Insert looks cartoonish. Yeah, it really doesn't go with the theme of the other packaging either. It's really off-putting. Hey Sal, and why don't you sell a couple 100 ounces and get the Lady Liberty Bell? You've seen the price, yes indeed. I did a video on it, and I don't think I'm going to do that to get it. But anyways, yeah, I used to know some Skid Row songs, but don't know them anymore. But that's not Skid Row. I'm just messing around at this point. All right. Well, very good. All right, folks. Well, hey, we had a good time tonight. I appreciate you guys hanging with me here. And we're going to be back here on Sunday night. You don't want to miss Sunday night's live stream. We're going to be watching the markets move then. So join me then. We've been a little bit on here a pretty long time. So thank you guys. Have a good evening. Keep your feet on the stars. Keep reaching for the ground. Take care, all. See ya.